Hey guys, I'm here at Steadfast Farm in Mesa, Arizona. We are doing a 5-day workshop here, kind of in the middle of it right now, but I wanted to make a quick video about the places that nobody ever talks about in videos. It's not super sexy, it's not super exciting, but I think it is valuable to understand if you're running a commercial market garden. So right now I'm standing in this covered area that is on the back end of these modular buildings that they use here at Steadfast Farm for their post-harvest area and all that. And right behind me is their walk-in cooler. They have a large, it's a 20 by 12 foot walk-in cooler equipped with 2 LG air conditioners, both having cool bots. And this area is covered, and it's kind of, you know, it's not an area that sees a lot of activity, but it's an area where you store things like fertilizers, vermiculite, soil amendments, for your nursery. It looks like they have some of their market gear in here, some ladders, some tables, all kinds of random stuff. And also all of their totes, once they're washed, are all here. And then they've got different dollies on here to move these in and out. But you know, this isn't a super exciting area, but it's crucial because everybody has a need for this on their farm. You know, you've always got a place where you got to store your row covers and all this other stuff. You know, not the hand tools and all that. These are the things that get used but not used all the time. So this is the place to store them, somewhere on the back. It's good to have it shaded. You don't want this stuff to be weathered constantly, particularly things like your soil amendments and whatnot. If you're storing extra greenhouse poly, stuff like that, you don't want this to get rained on. You want this to be covered up and kind of out of the way. Also, it's convenient that it's close to their trucks too. They have an access this way to go to their trucks, to their delivery vehicles, and also to come around the other way on the farm here. So it's a great place for this. And Eric explained to me an interesting little tidbit yesterday, because we're here in Mesa, and the summertime is punishing hot, like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, insane heat. And sometimes that can stress their walk-in coolers. One thing Eric told me he was experimenting with was putting a little mister in here that puts mist onto the fins of these air conditioners, which allows them to drop their temperature quicker because the moisture evaporates and it helps pull heat from it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, that's what this is. This area is, you know, nothing super sexy about this, but that's what it is. It's on the back of these modular buildings. And I've done videos about these here at Steadfast. In fact, last year when we were at this farm, it was in a different location, but it's the same infrastructure. And when they moved to this new location, they put this stuff on a truck and moved it here. That's what's so great about this kind of infrastructure. Even if you own land, I was telling people in the workshop yesterday, it's good to think about things modular. You know, one big reason for that is that it helps you get around silly building codes. If you have non-permanent buildings, that can be a big advantage. But also, even if you own the land and you're setting up a farm, and you might find after a year or two that you don't like where things are and you want to move things around. So there's a big advantage to having something like that. And of course, if you're a landless farmer and you don't own your land, having modular infrastructure is key. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys find it helpful. We'll talk to you later. If you want to learn more about this workshop, head over to theurbanfarmer.co/pmg, and there you'll find all kinds of information about the course, what we'll learn, what we're looking at. And the idea with this course is to show you a full production week. So Eric at Steadfast has really open sourced his business, and we get to show you everything. We look at the books, we look at all the stuff behind the scenes, as well as all the production, all the marketing information. Half the course is spent outside, half the course is spent inside. So we really talk about the business as well as all the things on the ground, from all the production end to what goes in the ground, what comes out of the ground, how are things packaged, all the little details. And when you leave this course, you're gonna feel absolutely confident that you can do this on your farm. So tickets are now on sale, and it's early bird tickets from now until November. You can get them for $300 off, and we also have discounts for couples. If you're curious about that, check in the show notes of this video. So hope to see you guys there in February 2020.